Today is December 3rd, 2020. Time is about 9:03, and today is going to be my first ever story time, and it's going to be about the first time I got badly rejected, and obviously it was by a light skin, because who else? This light skin was a 10 out of 10, because what light skin isn't? I only know one person that's a light skin that's probably like a foreign, and this man name it started with a J and with a N. But I'll get into that another day. Um so let me start off with this story. I was like, I don't know, I think, wait, first of all, let me get to the background gameplay. This shit was about, this is way back when I had got my first sniper dub. I think I got around like 10 emus and shit. See that look, I go crazy. Anyway, let me get back to the story. Um, so I was in 5th grade, I think. Yeah, 5th grade. And there was this one light skin, bro. I'm gonna give her a name. I'm gonna call her Jones. Now, Jones was a god. I'm gonna be honest, she was 10 over 10, all badges. No, I'm kidding, bro. She had no badges, bro. I don't even know what we even talked about. Like, I don't even know if she was interested. Probably to this day, if I talk to her, bro, she'd be completely boring, like no cap. But you know, back then, you know, she was a 10 out of 10. I don't know about now. So at the time, like, I didn't really like, think about like, how to like take care of myself. So I just wear the same sweater every day and the same pants every day. Uh, I didn't wear the same underwear. So, and I think I had like a ball cut, so I was ugly as shit. So, in my mind, I didn't even know that she was like out of my league. I'm gonna be honest, cause ain't nobody know how to take care of themselves at that time. So, when I had got into that class, I saw her, bro. It was like this had to be proven that I was a simp, cause I follow her everywhere. I talk to her, bro. I didn't even go up and ask her name, bro. I just started talking to her because other people said her name. So I was like, dang, that's her name. Okay, I'm gonna start talking to her. And then one day, I just said her name right. She's like, how you know my name? I'm like, bro, all these people in here, I'm bound to know your name. So I get her name, and we just like, start talking like friends and shit. And every day during recess, I remember every day during recess, I had always went with her to the park instead of playing basketball like I usually do with all my friends and shit. So now I'm over there like over here doing like some gymnastic shit, like swinging on a pole my whole body and shit. And I'm doing everything. I'm like, man, bro, I gotta do what I can to make her like me and shit. And then uh and then what happened? Oh, and I just kept doing that, just kept hanging out with her during recess. And like, recess is like, I'm a op, cause recess for the boys, cause usually I go play basketball with them. But I was bad too, so I mean, I guess that's why I just like, was like, man, let me just do something different for a change. So, so, um, so I kept doing this for about a couple months, and then it became Christmas. I think it was close to Christmas, cause I remember there was snow outside, mad snow. That's like when, like in the suburbs, people used to wear like winter pants and shit. Like it's like a whole ass fucking jacket, but like for your legs. And I remember I was like, man, I'm finna tell this bitch I like her. I don't think I said that, but in my mind, I'm like, I got too soon. Like I can't be doing this like gymnastic shit forever. And so, randomly out of nowhere, like they're friends. I'm gonna call one of them Ash, and the other one when is it, Kayani or something. So Ash came up to me, both of them came up to me actually, and they had, what was it? They had asked me a question. They said, "Oh, do you like this and this, such and such?" Cause I used to hang out with her, so obviously that gives suspicion. So I was like, yeah, I do. I'm like, let me just see where this takes me. And then when that happened, they had told her, and she was like right there next to me, like I don't know, like 10 meters away. She didn't hear, but then they go and tell her, and I'm like, damn, like let me see what happened. Like, is she gonna react weird or something? Bro, I see her. They said she nod her head, bro, and then she start acting like it's a casual day. I'm like, I didn't know this phased her. Like, does she do this every day? Like this did not seem new. She looked at me, started smiling, bro. I think like her cheeks was blushing, but I'm like, man, these gotta be signs of something. And then she was like, okay, let's do another one. I'm like, what? We still doing gymnastic routines, bro. I'm trying to see what's happening. I'm trying to go crazy. So, that was kind of disappointing. I'm like, dang, bro, is this a red flag? Like, should I even like try? So we continue on with the day, and for that whole week, I was thinking about like, man, what should I do? Like, how should I approach this? And so I'm like, I gotta tell her, like, I gotta ask her out. I gotta try, cause from a wise man once told me, uh, you miss 100% of the time you don't shoot your shot. So I'm like, let's see where this take me. I'm thinking like, man, I'm over here practicing in the mirror every day, bro. I'm over here flexing my body, like, do they like what they see, or am I capping? So, so I'm thinking like, what day should I schedule this? Cause usually like you gotta schedule this shit and be like, man. And I'm thinking, alright, I'm gonna do it this Friday. And the thing was, they had told her Monday, so I'm like, I'm gonna tell her next week Friday. So that week come, bro, and they said, so you think about, so what was that? Ash and like Kayani, they came up to me like that week, the next week, and they was like, so what you gonna do? You gonna try and ask her out and stuff like that? I'm like, you already know I'm finna try. I'm finna try on Friday, and at the time it was Thursday, and I was like, I I'm prepared. So tonight is gonna be preparation for the big thing. Cause usually I flaked out on this stuff because I didn't even tell the girl that I liked it. So that was already like not even that much confidence for me. So I'm like, man, let me prepare for this. But that same day, she walked up to me, right? And she called my name. But like at the time I did this thing where I was like, I acted like I didn't hear them, and I just stayed there and looked the other direction. Like I had no like peripheral vision. It was kind of like sped, but I don't know. I think I felt cool about it or something. But then I go, I go and I look at her like, I'm like, wait, what? What you want? I don't think I said that. I'm like, yeah. And in my mind, I'm like, does this bitch know? Like who the I know them bitches did not snitch on me, bro. I'ma knock them hoes out. I swear to God, if they snitch on me, bro, I'm finna. I was like in my head, I was trying not to get mad about it, but I played it off. I was like, man, what you want? She had said, um, my, Kaylin, wait, no, Ash and Kayani had told me that she was gonna ask me out this Friday. In my mind, I'm like, damn, is she gonna like, she already coming to say yes? Like I didn't have to do nothing? You mean to tell me all of this shit got handed to me? Like, God said it was fake? And then she said something, so, you know, even if you did ask me, I would have said no anyway. I was like, I had like in that moment, like it had, like I had paused everything in life, bro. My reality froze. I was like, damn. And like I was just sitting there. I was like, but the thing was, I didn't even care. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't even care. I just went through. I'm like, damn, you know. And then like I'm sitting there and shit when it was story time, because it was still, we had to still go through school and stuff like that, and it was story time. And then I'm over here just sitting there. I put my head on my lap and shit. In my head, I'm like, I bet they think I'm sad right now, but I don't care at all. I bet they think I'm sad, and they just looking at me and stuff. I'm like, man. And then one of my friends named Jonathan, he just kept talking to me about some different shit. I'm like, yo, yeah, yeah, I'm listening. But I think the reason I had put my head down is because I was tired. But to think of that, I was like, damn. But you know, at the time, I think since I was such a bot at life, I didn't even care, so it wasn't even heartbreaking to me or nothing like that. So I guess I grew from it, you know what I mean? Even though I didn't even shoot my shot, bro, all that stuff just happened on its own. And, you know, I'm kind of grateful for it, not too much, you know, because it was just putting stress on me. But, you know, it just made me realize, you know, I didn't even shoot this shot and I missed that shit. So, it's crazy. So, yeah, and I think I just spent the rest of my days casual, like, and I still talk to her. I still went with her to recess and stuff like that. But it was still the same. Like, I don't know how, like, you know, probably because we children, you know, we don't even know what awkwardness feel like, so we just went with the flow. I mean, I didn't feel awkward. They probably did, but you know, I was still there. And it's like, why you still following her around? You know, you go everywhere she go. And I'm like, damn, I really do that. Like, I really follow this bitch everywhere. Like, I don't go to like the bathroom stuff like that, but like when we in the halls and when we walking around to go to school, like, yeah, I was kind of following her. But anyway, that's the video for today. Um, that is the story on how I got rejected by a 10 out of 10 baddie in the 5th grade. So, I say, oh yeah. Plus, this day, this irrelevant, but today is your boy's birthday, turning 17. You know, I'm on the way to becoming greater things. Uh, so yeah, I don't mean to hype myself up too much, but I'm gonna let the rest of this gameplay go through because this is one of my dubs and it's taking me back to like when I was like what, like 8th grade, somewhere like that. So yeah, yeah, have a great day. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Tyler. Tyler. Ooh. Let's go. One shot, one kill, baby.